Hi, everybody. It's Sandra Pelli the Sandini. Uh, I'm really kind of stepping into the energy of a lot of things that are going on around each and every one of us in reality. I caught up this morning on some of my astrological things. What I found very interesting about that is that when I came home from my 3 weeks of vacationing, I was in this different energy coming back into the space of this, whatever this is. I'll be honest with you, it almost felt like maybe I was being delusional. Maybe I was, just there was some energy happening there. So anyway, I sat down this morning and I grabbed that word because of what I was doing this morning. I didn't know what I was feeling before I saw that word. The reality of it is that I'm human. I second guess what I'm doing. I second guess, even my abilities. I second guess, given the, I'm not sure if everybody in this group knows, but our town had a major tragedy last Friday. It's so interesting to watch the dynamics of what is going on with that because of the two 14-year-old boys that passed away. One has been very open, not the boy, but the family has been very open. And it's just really amazing to witness the power of that openness. And the other family has been almost like non-existent. I'm feeling the energy of I want them to be able to be seen. I want them to, I want the boy to be heard, and I want this and I want that. And I'm recognizing that a lot of that is what I want. It has to be what they want, right? But I'm really recognizing the energy of the power of being seen. And so that's kind of, I'm sitting in the energy of that. I went and I did this trip to the city with my dad yesterday, a medical trip. It was a 9-hour turnaround. He sat in the doctor's office for close to 2 hours with his socks off. He's diabetic feet. The doctor came in and essentially basically said, we're just going to defer you over to somebody else that you're going to go see on Monday. So we did this 9-hour trip, which in essence was an entirely a big waste of the day on one hand. On the other hand, I got to hang out with my dad. I got to hug my son. So there's a little silver linings in there. It's really understanding that there's all this confusing energy that's coming. There was things that I wasn't told and things that I believed and things that others had me believing. The reality of it is that underneath everything, each and every one of us has this sense of knowing. So as we're stepping into the energy of this pineal chakra activation, I'm being drawn to do it a little bit differently today. I really love that because for 3 or 4 months now, the pineal chakra activation has shifted from that very human 3D aspect of things, which is me consciously thinking about all these different portals on the head and how that works for the pineal chakra, and have now shifted into the energy of being this broadness, this energy, rather than the me witnessing inside the human skull. I'm now recognizing the pineal expansiveness, the I want to say the word wildness of this. Like it's just so magically beautiful. Just when we step into the expansiveness of the possibilities. Today, when I took a look at my astrological stuff and I saw the small items that were coming up, I recognize a number of things. One, we're on the end of a waning moon. That's about surrender. We're coming up to a new moon, which is about beginnings. We're really being asked to surrender into the energy of the new that's coming up. And now I would like you to recognize that it isn't necessarily new that's coming up. It's more that we're consciously aware of ourselves in a way that we as human beings have never been before. Thank you, guys. I love the energy of what just was said because of what I heard this morning. So thank you for that, guys. All levels of consciousness are beginning to come into our body. All levels of consciousness are. There's something really, I guess, and I know I'm using the words that somebody else said, Lee Harris said in essence. It's interesting because I'm just getting bombarded by all this energy. So just give me a second to bring this all into focus here. you have been along for the ride, been along for the journey as we've been shifting out of this human consciousness, this 3D aspect, into this more expansive energy or 5D energy. The 5D energy is letting it be known that it's pretty magnificent to be in a 3D energy, to be experiencing the things that we're experiencing. And I can attest to that just because of the things that I witnessed and saw over these last 3 weeks. And yet, too, I'm sitting here attempting to be this expansive energy and wondering how all of these levels come together. Thank you for letting me figure out this and talk my way through this and see how it wants to come in, because I'm feeling the energy of this a little bit more solidly now. So as we go into this pineal chakra activation, I'll lead you guys in. We're going to be sitting more in the silence of things. I'm just letting you know that if you get sidetracked or something like that, when you hear, it just brings you back into the essence of your human body so that you can come back into the stillness, the pause of the moment, and be the conduit, be the portal, if you will, of being okay with letting these levels of consciousness come into the essence of who you are. Wow, that sounded really, really kind of cool. So I'm going to say again, we're on the tail end of a waning moon and the start of a new moon. This is about surrender and new beginnings. We're sitting in the stillness, in the pause. Come back to the essence of who you are and allow what wants to come in for the highest good, for the most benevolent reasons, and for the greatest good of all. Know that all levels of consciousness are being grounded into your human body. So this is the 3D and the 5D really coming together, weaving together so that our human body during this pineal chakra activation, this human body that we're existing in, can adjust and acclimate to everything that's going on. I'll just come back in and say, come into the essence of your body. I think that's would probably be better. I'll use my voice and I'll say, come into the essence of your body. I'm going to get us going, and then I'm going to bring up a picture for us to look at if you get sidetracked and you want something to look at. It's just a real basic picture that I took of close to, well, it was a full moon, kind of that energy of the moon essence and the cycle that we're going through as we go through this. Okay. So having said that, let's take a breath. And another. And another. Calling in the directions of the you know what? I'm being asked to shift out of earthbound directions per se, although I invite you, if you want, to call them in. I'm being asked to bring in the energy of the expansiveness and the multiverses in all directions. So feel as though you are in the middle of a dragon wheel kind of energy, and that it is all around you. And as you're feeling that energy all around you, feel the stability of your human body. Asking the mind, body, and soul for its willingness and acceptance. To trust in that. And to believe in the freedom that this provides. Feeling yourself settle into the energy. And as you feel into the essence of your body, your pineal chakra has expanded with openness, with no expectations, with no limitations. It is okay with the outcome. And we each are the outcome, singularly and collectively. Escrita, maresquite maya. It's conute te tiscripta, hescrite te desconte, maresquite tiscrieta patiti. And you are being invited into the silence and into the stillness. and bringing it home to the essence of your body. The awareness of all those who have done pineal chakra activations, past, present, future, collectively. This energy is amassing. And feel the undulation of the expansion back out in the stillness and the pause. Askrita maskiloteske maya taeta askume. The question of who or where or what do you want to be in this energy? The I am. feeling into the essence of the body, the awareness of time shifting into space. And when you think of levels of consciousness, it's not just stacked one on top of the other. It is literally multi-directional. So the energy of the frequency, the vibration. Hmm. Coming back into the essence of the body, recognizing the magnificence of being the individual capable of thought and being part of. There's really no human words. We're being asked to let go of the limiting beliefs behind grids, matrix, spaceship movies where human beings are in capsules, not having a life, just using their thoughts. We have so much more power than that because of the human body, that we're being grounded in with this 3D existence, but being offered this 5D existence as well. There's some real magic occurring in this. And you're just being invited to witness where you are in that and being open to that. Mm. Coming back into the essence of the human body. And witnessing the how, HOW. And this how may be over the grand scheme of it all, or maybe it's just one small piece. Just being open to that. And coming back into the essence of your human body, feeling the peace, acclimating to your body, feeling your body. Accepting the willingness to be peaceful. Feeling those last bits and pieces, the threads coming together. Taking a breath to anchor yourself into your body. And taking a breath to anchor in the levels as well, the aspects, all these frequencies and vibrations in a manner that feels comfortable. And so it is.